Question. The camper or this? In terms of driving, camping, sleeping.
This, absolutely, I love this setup.
Okay, why? Specifics.
All right, specific.
Established in 1996, 4xOverland is the world's first global overland expedition channel. Join us as we explore the world by four-wheel drive.
Everything is more accessible. I'm still short and I still need the stool for some things. But
Only the fridge though.
Only the fridge. It's the only thing I need the stool for. I love the configuration. Everything's close at hand. The camper, everything just felt so scattered. Here everything is compact. I love the electrics and the water system. It's so simple. I always felt in the camper that it was, I had to have a checklist to remember how things worked.
Yes.
So I've really enjoyed that. I love the inside configuration. We've had a couple of days where Andrew and I have just vegged. It's the heat of the day. You can't be at the sea because you're just going to fry in the sun, and so what do? You just chill, and it's been so nice. I've been able to go upstairs and read or whatever I've wanted to do, and there's the sitting area downstairs, and you've stretched out there. It's been really, really comfortable.
Away from the wind, because the wind has been incessant.
Yes.
Very strong wind.
Very strong wind,
yes.
So in terms of the configuration, I really like that. I also find that there's a lot more space, even though this is a much smaller area than the camper was. There's more concentrated space to put things. There's a very nice space down the side where the toilet goes, and there's quite a big gap where one can just shove the dirty washing or push down a jacket, or it's unallocated space is what I'm saying.
Which is part of the design, was to have bits of real estate that are not assigned.
Yeah, which is really nice for when you're living, you create mess, and it's nice to shove it all down there.
Yeah.
I love the table area. That works really, really well. All told, I love it. Absolutely love it.
And in terms of sleeping, because what was an obvious advantage of the camper was that it had a roof that lifted up square, not at an angle.
Because I tend to suffer from claustrophobia. I've been known to rip myself out of toilet cubicle ceilings. I remember one occasion I was at work and I went to the loo and the toilet door wouldn't open. It just wouldn't open. Within 10 seconds, panic took over. I climbed onto the toilet, onto the cistern part of the toilet, and I couldn't, went all the way to the ceiling, so I couldn't climb over the stall. I pushed my way. I don't know how I did it. I pushed my way through the ceiling boards and vaulted over the ceiling onto the other side. Well, some woman walked in and saw all this and called my boss. He was so sympathetic. He was such an angel. He sent me home. So, yes, claustrophobia is real. And
okay, you digress.
I digress, as I often do. So yeah, I thought that it would be a bit claustrophobic for me, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
You've had claustrophobic feelings in rooftop tents that tilt up like this and you can't sleep in them, so when we've rented them, we just take a ground tent.
Yeah.
But this, you don't. And the previous troop carrier, you never had a problem either.
No. I think it's because these have such wide opening flaps that it doesn't matter about the weather. I open mine as long as I can see the stars and see the sky and have air. It's good.
Is it as roomy as the camper?
No, it's not as roomy as the camper. No.
It's not as wide.
It's not as wide.
It's similar. It's not as long though. The camper is shorter than this. This is much longer.
It's longer, yeah.
But not as wide. Is
yeah.
that a deal breaker though?
No.
I don't believe it is.
No,
I don't believe it is at all.
Look, the first night we had to find our place with each other, because we've got a king-size bed at home, so we've both got a lot of real estate. So yeah, that was an adaptation, but yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. I far prefer it. To me, it's on a different level. It's so much better.
And the cab configuration, I like too. It's I've just got all my things around me.
Around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The parcel shelf at the back behind your seat, isn't that?
Oh, that's brilliant.
And that was a bit of an accident in the design, actually.
It's so nice. You put your towels there. You put the snack bags there.
Yeah.
Light things, and so nice.
So for you guys who haven't been following the build, I am still going to be doing a extreme detail review and thorough rundown of all of the design elements of this vehicle. That's still to come.
I think you did good, my love. You and the guys.
I think we did well. I'm very, very pleased with this. Is it better than my green troop carrier? Yes. It is definitely better. And when I go through the rundown, maybe I'll explain why. Is it lots better? In some ways, yes. But they're both really good. So, but we've got, more water, more space, access is better, easier, it's more versatile, and it's lighter. And the only thing we've actually given up is one extra spare wheel. That's the only thing we've actually given up. We've got more of everything except spare wheels. Alright guys, thanks for watching for now.
Thank you.
But of course, very important is the handling. On road, they're both very similar. The camper was a bit top heavy, similar to a troop carrier really. Not a big difference, but a difference. But the thing is that even with the chassis extension of 300mm, the 79 felt heavy at the back, heavier than this at the back. I can tell by just the shape of the tires. I'm full here. I've gone full water, full fuel, full everything to see how it performed. I am undersprung at the back right now. I'm going to change these springs and uprate them a little bit because they're a little bit light for the job they need to do. But in terms of pure off-road feel, this is better. The suspension is more give. It's better, and it's better. It's a little bit better on the open road. Really the same, not much in it. But off road, in sand, tight turns and things like that, it's much better. And one of the biggest disadvantage of the 300mm chassis extension is the terrible turning radius. I mean, really bad. The 70 series has a poor turning radius to start with, and so maneuverability, the stretched is restricted quite a bit. Whereas the troop carrier, I think, of all of the wheelbases of the 70 series, it's perfect. It's better than the 79, and it's also better than the short wheelbase 76. So in terms of handling, it's fantastic. I love it. But then again, I do love the troop carrier. A well set up troop carrier handles brilliantly, even though they are a bit top heavy, and this is a little bit top heavy. Not badly top heavy, you just have to be aware of it. That's all. I'm very pleased with it.